Hello. Hey guys. Um Hello, I'm Shani. Welcome to my channel. No. Hello, Hello. Hello Nzawini. Welcome to my video. Video sounds a lot better. Yes, welcome to my video. My name is Fortunate Longani, and this is, well, basically supposed to be an introductory video. So, but like, I don't know what to say because I never really know how to introduce myself. Excuse me. I don't know how to introduce myself. Like one of that question that you get in an interview, like tell us about yourself. I don't know. I don't know because also I feel like I leave things out when I try and be like me, I'm a mama. Like I don't know, but anyways, I'll just do a breakdown of my life and just like a summary, and then yeah. So I'm Sowetan, fully proudly Sowetan. I was born in Soweto in Midlands. I grew up there. I went to primary school there, and then yeah, I lived like in a very warm household. Like I lived with my grandmother, my mother, my aunt, my uncle, my brother, my sister, my cousin. Like it was just like a full house. Um, yeah, and then so it was like a really like love-filled home. Um, and then after primary school, I went over to Riverlea Secondary School. That's where I matriculated. It was cool. Like it was like some of the fun times of my life, high school. And then after that, like you know, how life goes like a linear route. Like things happen, that from here you go from primary school. From I didn't even go to a crèche, guys. So from primary school you must go to high school. Hi. Hey, after that, then everything just like, yeah. So so I was really like I was smart, but not that smart, not smart enough to get a first. So I said I was smart, then like not smart enough. I didn't pass that well, like I thought. So like there was literally no plans, and I think even my parents were like, what happened, because they didn't like have any form of financial assistance for me, because I mean my mom was not working. My aunt was the one that was like basically taking care of me, so I don't think she even expected that I'd fail. I didn't fail, but like I would do that bad. But I did. So I was then like stuck next year, and I'm like, what must happen? I must go to school, but I don't have money. So I stayed the whole year, 2010, I think, not doing anything, just basically trying to find my life, really, make sense of everything. And it did not make sense. Yeah, and then the next year they're like, what do you want to study? And what did I want to study? I think I wanted to do something to do with geography, nature conservation, something of that sort, because I really like that, and I was really good at it. Um, and they were like giving me advice. They're like, oh, that's a very tough field to go into. It's a tough field to get a job in. It's like it's very scarce. So the jobs are even more scarce. So you really need to hustle hard and stuff like that. And they were like, and I think the studies are even more expensive compared to all of the other studies. How about you study something that's a lot quicker, that's easy to get into? And something that after you'll be able to get a job easily in. And yeah, and it was a tough decision. And yeah, so and then I applied for hospitality at UJ. Yeah, my aunt was like, okay, cool, you can do that, and then at least, because I have a sister who's in hospitality, and she's like, yeah, it'll be easier for you to get a job. She can hook you up and whatever, whatever, whatever. All right, cool. So it makes sense. And they're like, yeah, and then after that, you can study while you're working, because I mean, the plan is for you to get work so you can bring money home. Okay. Yeah. So, um, I went to UJ for like 2 months, I think. Was it 2 or 3 months? Yes. And my aunt was like, hey, I don't know what I've got myself into, but I think I bet way too much than I can handle. Like, I really, really am struggling financially with paying your school fees, traveling, food, and everything is like a bit too much for me. I don't know how I'll be able to handle this. I don't know who spoke to who, but then my sister then hooked me up. I was like, no, man, there's a learnership, which is really, really, really cool, at Pretty Hotels. And how about you do that? Because you get paid while you learn, and after 3 years, you get a diploma, I think. So you have like a few weeks of theory, and you're not working. You're just focusing on school, and the rest of the year you study. You're at work basically doing the practicals, and you're literally just basically working. And okay, I'm like, okay, let's go. I went for the interview, and what was nice about it as well is that because Pretty Hotels, I don't know if they're still huge now, but back then they were like massive, and they had like a lot of hotels around the country. And what was nice about the learnership is that every year you can move around. So like the first year I could have been way at Pretty Hotels or Tambo, and then the next year, I mean, the next year, so yeah, you could get move around, and that way you'll be able to travel. I cool. So I get through the interview. I remember, the chef, he asked me so many times if I was sure that I really, really wanted to do this. And the learnership was for professional cookery. He was like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, yeah. Are you strong? Yeah. Are you brave? Like, if I talk auntie, am I a soldier? Like, what kind of a learnership is this that I'm gonna get asked so many things? And mind you, this is my first sort of job, like professional setting of some, ever in my life. And this guy is out here, are you sure, sure, sure? You can do it. When you look soft, and I'm like, must be tough for the kitchen. Why? I'm like, okay, wait, isn't this a professional cookery learnership? It's like, yeah, it is, but like, I mean, are you sure, sure you want it? It's tough. And I'm like, how tough can cooking be, guys? Anyways, um, yes, I got taken in for the learnership. It was hectic. Ah, hey. if if you see me unable to complain about the food in a restaurant, when you see me unable to to take back a steak that I ordered medium rare and it's like rare or it's well, I can't, because guys, it's not a children's play. It's not a guy. The kitchen was like every single, like the first day. In fact, the day I got interviewed, I are you sure? Sure. Okay, cool. So now we're gonna take you into the kitchen. I go into the kitchen. Oh, all right. They introduce, show me around. This is the office. This is what side, what side, what side. This is who, this is who, this is who. I get introduced to everything and everyone, right? I get introduced to the whole hotel. Yeah, this is the what, this is the what, everyone else, everything. Okay. Looking at the time. Skatiahamba, guys, like, first of all, the hotel is in Kempton Park, and I lived in Soweto in Netherlands. Ah, it's like two taxis, expensive taxis away from home. Anyway, so there I am. I'm now looking at the time like, guys, Kati, what can I earn here? 3. Like, I haven't eaten. First of all, I wasn't. I think maybe like nerves, excitement, and whatever. I don't know. But yeah, I wasn't probably like that hungry. They threw me into the kitchen. Now I'm like there working. They're telling me, okay, I know. They handed me over to some guy. Yeah, it's like, yeah, show her. Now I'm there cooking in my. Did they give me uniform? They did, yeah. I think they gave me uniform. Some old uniform that was there. They gave me the uniform. Now I'm in the uniform. I'm thinking test trial. They wanna see if I can, I got it. I did get it, guys. I did have it. Yo, I did have it. I don't know why I had it. I wish I did have it because why? Oh, I'm moving. Yeah, do this. They give an onions to chop. Before you're even done, someone is giving you something else. Do this. Hey. And then you're trying to finish the onions first. And then they come like, you haven't done anything? Like, why? Why? Like, I gave you this thing 5 minutes ago. But they're gonna say 20 minutes ago, but it's actually like 5. Yeah, I gave you this. You haven't even done, you haven't started. And then you're like, okay, now I think I've chopped enough. Onions, let me just, hey guys, when you're done with this one comes like, why? It's like these people just sit there and look at you like this, and they're like, yeah, go, you're done. 3 o'clock. How? Now, the people that I found in the morning are now going out the kitchen, changing, and going home. Now new people are coming. How? Okay, I think closer to me to live because when these people were here, I was here too. So this is a different shift. The night shifters were now there. The night shift came. Now I'm working with the night shift people. I get introduced. Yeah, this is who. Oh, okay, cool. Hey, And the night shift people were much cooler than the morning shift at the time. Though which the change, but yeah, because these were like people from so they're like, oh, what's up guys? Yes, really. So I felt a bit helmet, but I'm like, nebra, 4, 5, 6. I'm like, but I'm even scared to ask. I can't ask anybody like what's happening. What's happening? 7, 8. I'm not going home. This is when I asked for the bathroom and I go to the bathroom to check my phone because my phone had been in my bag, been like unattended. I find missed calls from my sister, the one that hooked me up. She's like, oh babes, I've been so worried. Your mom is if she didn't get her heart attack today, she'll never ever get it. Like, what's happening? We lost heard of you when you said you're going to the interview. You woke up like you left home at 4 o'clock in the morning. Because I mean the place was far and the interview was really, really early in the morning and nothing. And then you're not answering. We're thinking maybe hey, are you alright? What's up? I'm like, yo. First of all, I don't think I'm going home. I don't know where I'm going to sleep. I don't know anybody here. I don't think there's still taxis now. And even if there were, it's way too late. Because when I get a taxi here at Kemptonpark, I must go to Joburg. Joburg, then home. I cannot be in Joburg at such crazy times. Yo, my sister's now worried. I'm worried. I don't know anybody. Hi, okay. She's like, I don't know. Maybe they have a plan. Like, I don't know. They haven't said anything. Okay. As like, because I think we closed at 11 p.m. So like around 10 now. The guys ask, so where are you gonna sleep? I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to get your taxi and go home. And they're like, I don't know. And then shame, he was so sweet. It's like, really? Okay. And then he asks, one of the ladies there, was she in the kitchen? Yes, Pinky. Hey, thanks. I was actually, she asked Pinky, can you accommodate, a home care for the night? How for the night? Okay, cool. I was like, don't worry, girl, come. I come. Hey, I slept. It's the person I don't know for the night in the same clothes that I wore. Didn't have a toothbrush, first love. Nada. Then I leave. They're like, okay, so tomorrow we'll see you at 5 a.m. How am I gonna get home? How am I gonna back? How am I gonna change? How am I? 5 in the morning. Oh, I was traumatized. Like I was just got home. I'm there like I can't do this. I cannot. My mom's like, ah, it's just first day. They're just trying you out, evolving you. They want to see if you have it. Just hold on, work hard. I'm like, I don't want that. I just, you can do this. We trust in you. We're proud of you. Sleep for like those few hours. Cause before I wake up, like shame, Pinky, like was really accommodative and stuff. And then I like bath, you know. And then I went back to work in the same exact outfit at 5 a.m. I think if I didn't know then, like I was so blind, guys. Yo, such treatment. How I stayed that long, I don't know. Imagine such treatment on the first day, on the day of your interview, on the day when they make you sign the papers, and you get such treatment. Hey, but God is good anyway. So yeah, and then I worked there. I met a lot of great people. I met a really good friend of mine, Larato. She was doing a learnership as well, but it was a hospitality one. Like so, yeah, that one was much better. She, oof, oof. Anyway, so yeah, I really started like I ended up like I would just get fed. I was fed up. Um, and yeah, I resigned, and then I went back home, and because then I had to move to like to Kempton Park, so I lived right opposite my workplace. But I guess it was independence, and But I honestly didn't even enjoy like I don't remember like partying, selling, friends. I don't even remember myself doing that because I was just always tired because I was always working. Like the hours were crazy. I was literally always at work, like so much that I didn't even buy groceries in the house because obviously I work in the kitchen. I work with food, so I'd be like munching here and there, and I'd go home and sleep, and it would just be literally a few hours of me being home, like being home enough to get hungry. Actually, I wasn't even home long enough to get hungry. Like that's how much I was never home. Yo. Anyway, so that happened. I was like, man, but this isn't the same for me, man. I know my things are not coming together right now. They're not really together, but this is not it. Bad Felicia's. And I bad everybody and I left. So yeah. And then after that, I tried a lot of different jobs. Tried this, tried that. Yeah. Tried studying. My little man, coming around. Hey, I've been around. But anyways, I guess until I got, I started a learnership. I started a, I found a, okay, well, I guess, yes. Well, and then things were just like, until I found a learnership in film and television production. I was like, yes, God was like, I know the road has been dark for you, but here's some light. You guys, Oh, so the school is in Maboning, I get there. Ow, hey, you're gonna do something like, and already, it just felt so natural. Like I was enjoying that learnership. Like I wish it was like a whole diploma. Like I would have gone 7 years. doing that. That's how much I enjoyed it. Like I was script writing, I was acting, I was directing. I don't really like producing and stuff, but yeah, I was just like there, man, doing those things. I was that person. And Mnandi, guys, Mnandi. Um, and that ended. So after that, I was like, nah, bruh. Now I know I've always known what I liked doing, what I enjoyed doing, but like this is it. I'm not going back. Yeah, so after that I'll try get jobs in like media or film, and like, which was hard. Or maybe just it just wasn't time. Yeah, so and then I worked with a couple of companies with a group of friends, and then we tried to actually, as a group of friends, to have like a production company that we started. And then until excuse me, until I got a gig to go to Abu Dhabi. Like, I was, it's so crazy how I even found that post. I was actually on like a casting agency's page. They usually post jobs, casting jobs and stuff like that. And I'm there, and I'm like always there because I'm fancy it. And then I'm like this post, but I'm like, too good to be true. Hey, Warner Brothers. I'm like, no, but I know Warner Brothers. I know Warner Brothers. Okay. Now Warner Brothers is hiring in South Africa. Too good to be true. But I'm busy saying too good to be true. I'm there clicking on the link. There, too good to be. Yeah. All expect visa. Too good to be true. This thing. You know those. You know that moment where you're like, and you're there scrolling, looking for more information to criticize. I was there. Send an email, post, go to this link, post your CV, we'll send you an email with the link, whatever. I'm there going, too good to be true. I go to the link, send my CV, hey, too good to be true. This was in, I'm not too sure, if not September, October. Hey, put my CV in the website, because it's like a travel agency that was doing like a mass recruitment for a theme park that was gonna open in Abu Dhabi. That was like, yeah, it was not opening, but it wasn't gonna open in Abu Dhabi. So, yeah, so they were doing like a mass recruitment in Johannesburg, Cape Town, I think Durban and PE, and in Namibia. In Namibia. So wow, okay, sure. I posted that, forgot about it. Nothing happened, nothing came from it. I think I received an email of that, you know, those automatic emails that when you send an email, like, oh, thank you for whatever, I was received in me. I was put my weeks passed, and then another email. And they used to love sending these long ass emails, and when you're busy, you're like, just ignore. And it would be reminders of, they'll tell you to register on their website. And I think I registered. But even during the registration, I don't know why I kept doing it, because I was like, so this thing, so hey, but I registered. Okay, and then it goes quiet. Weeks after that, now they're posting. They send an email saying they are interviews. Funny enough, in Kennington Park. Like, God, guys, ooh, yeah, like shit, God works in crazy ways. But anyways, we'll get to that, the videos. Kempton Park in December, I think. Was it November or December? December. There were interviews. So I think every week or every 2 weeks there'd be reminders prior to that. I'm there showing, and I remember showing a friend of mine, Pam, and I was like, oh, let's go to this interview. I don't know, it's here in Kempton Park. Well, then it was like here, but it's there. But anyways, like, it's there. I was like, oh, imagine, yo, hey, ayo. And at the time, Dubai, because when you say Abu Dhabi, they're like, where? Nigeria. It sounds like those Nigerian countries. Abuja, Abu Dhabi, But and then when you like explain, you literally have to say it's in Dubai, next to Dubai. Oh, Dubai. Oh yeah. Human traffic. So everyone I told, they're like, nah, bro, no, that's a scam. They wanna steal you. They won't take you. They won't sell you. But man, I just kept having this thing that like as much as my was not there, I just kept like I did whatever that opportunity asked of me to do. So if I had to register, I did. If I had to check an email at a certain time, I did. Like NJ, everything happened in such a crazy way. But yeah, and then so I ended up going to the interview. Um, the interview was not a hectic, not hectic. I'm well spoken. I'm sure you can tell. So interviews for me are not hectic. Like but it was more. Is this thing even real? Um, and there'd be like processes. Even the interview was not. You'd get there was the group one where you had to do activities, and then there'd be uh the interview was watching you guys, and I don't know what criteria they used to pick you guys from that group as you were doing those activities, but they did that. And after that, you move to the second round. The second round, then it's a individual interview. I think I can't remember correct. Yeah, can I stand to be corrected really? And yeah, and then you get to that. After that, then you go through like the final one where they tell you, "I Shem, no, you're the one." They give you a paper to say, we like you, we want to take you over the sea, well, above Africa." So I went through all of it, and I was super late. I met a couple of good people there as well. I met Sarah, like, guys, it was such a beautiful, hectic experience. But we left late. Some people had left even more late because it was just a lot of people. Anyways, I got through that, but now I get home and I'm like, I got a job. Job where? Dubai. Eh, 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 eh. Eh. Yes, it costs so much raft. Hey, it cost like in my family because my aunt and this is somebody that brought me up, my most supportive human beings. They were like, yeah, dude, no. Guys, that opportunity brought hard action. It was like hard because then they're like, nah, but no. So I had to do research. I had to like search for numbers. I even called Warner Brothers Studios in America. Recorded the call with the receptionist. Asked her, guys, are you opening another branch in Ireland in the UAE? Are you hiring? Do you know this person? I even went as far as taking the names of no, but they actually willingly gave us the names of the recruiters and stuff, and the HR people from the company. So they gave us their names, the same names, links to their Facebooks. They're like, yeah, guys, me. One of them was actually from South Africa. It's like, yeah, I lived in South Africa. I lived in Cape Town, whatever. The oppression, the depression, the refression that was happening from December to May, it was just like above and beyond. Now I'm not talking to my aunts in Bakwatele because they just don't want me to leave. They don't want me to flourish. And I'm like, what kind? You brought me up. You spent so much money on me. You invested emotionally, psychologically on me, but then you don't want me to flourish. Hey, like literally in my family, I had like only 3 people, not 4, really supporting me going. And this was my mom, my eldest aunt, and her daughter. And the rest were like, we're not coming to that party. They didn't come to that party until later on in the months, and I forgave them, and I will live happily ever after. But yeah, shame you, that process. Anyways, I said I was gonna get back to the day of the final interview, the second interview. So because now it's a themed park, and Warner Brothers, like, they actually went and did um like cartoons and superheroes and stuff. So they're like, the theme of that interview was wear cartoon um t-shirts with jeans, like really really playful, fun, and easy. I didn't even have the way. I was like, I couldn't even buy a t-shirt. Eh. But anyways, so I wore like a white t-shirt with a jean and white Converse sneakers. Get into the takes, Hannah. I can see the weather is bane, brane. Mm-mm. Um, and I left in the morning obviously because the interview is early, and the traveling is just, yeah, it's far. I left, get a taxi, and when I get to Joburg, it starts raining. How I get into the taxi to Campton Park. The taxi that I was in, guys, is all apart. I was in the back seat. The seat was literally, so we were there in the back seat like this because there was just drops of rain coming in, and if you sit comfortably, you were gonna get wet. But thank God, because the seat was bent to that side, so all of the water that came in drained out that way. Thank God. Hi, I missed that. I'm like, hey, shoo. At least, ooh, won't be dirty. Alright, get to Kempton Park. I cleared off. I maybe time now, guys. There's so much time because you can, like, where the taxi rank is and where the hotel is a bit of a distance, so you'd need like a car. You can walk there if, I mean, you have the time, which I did, and that's why I decided to walk. But you can also catch a taxi, but they take forever to come. So I was like, ah man, it's very very early. Like, I think I was like an hour 30 minutes early. And I'm like, ah, let me take a walk. Oh, it's bright and bright like a diamond. It's nice because the weather's fine. I walk midway with no warning whatsoever. Like AS. I don't know where that stuff came from, but I know now that it was just God. Like, you, I bless you, watch you. Oh. And the soil in Kempton Park is red, man, guys. Is that rich red soil? I got, like, it rained so much. I tried running that I actually stopped, and I'm like, no, there is no point. Like, there is no point in me running because Jafana, I'm dripping wet. Everything that I had on me, CV. I walked. I remember people would pass with cars. Like, they'd even be too lazy to stop and give me a lift because Musame walking rain, dripping. Eh, My beautiful white Converse was brown. My t-shirt was now white tinted with brown from the makeup, because the makeup now dripped. Let's start from the head. What hair did I have? I can't remember. But whatever product I had on my hair went to my face, got washed off, and went to my t-shirt. Yo. I walked into that hotel like I didn't even want. I'm like, my God. I have shame. I walked in there like, actually, I'm ready. Like, I can't. Like, it's alright. Let me just go home. I know I'm not gonna get this job, actually. I know I'm not gonna get it. Like, I don't even know why I'm still going into this place. And it's a hotel, man. So cars, like, walking in there, wet. Yo. Like even the potter stopped to look and be like, hey, hey, Limbulele. Anyways, I was so insecure. I was so out of place. I was everything you can think of. Angala bichomo. Like an asengala. Like ansaka when we were seated. And then they're like, okay guys, we can get up and go to I'm like man, I let this thing finish and let's go home. You know, like I just wanted them to be like, okay, thank you, bye. Yeah, don't call us will call. I was literally waiting for that. But that didn't come. Uh, Instead, I got hired. Looking foolish like that. I got hired. Anyway, so I got hired. May, I'm there on my first flight to Abu Dhabi. I'll continue the story later. Let me go cook
Artlist.io